Hi everybody, welcome to the Home Recording Weekly blog. My name is Kern. For those real quick that don't know, if you want to head over to www.homerecordingweekly.com, that's my blog. I'm now on Facebook and Google Plus if you want to hit me up, so I can certainly make sure you get all the if you're seeing this on YouTube and you want all these new demo videos, and there's a bunch coming, the gear is backing up. Make sure you let me know who you are, you subscribe, you +1, you send me a friend request. So here we go. This is EZKeys from Toontrack. This is going to change the way I write and record. I'm just so happy with this plugin, and I mean that. It's fantastic. I have a MIDI keyboard hooked up, so it works like if you're playing out or something. That's just playing on the keyboard. You strike a note, and as you can see there where you would have sheet music, the note comes up, and if you play a chord, it'll tell you the chord. Pretty cool. There's a dynamic section here. Basically, you can set the values for your lowest and your highest note. Turn that on and off. Over here you have your tuning, so if you get this set, you want to add it on a song that you have, and maybe it's in tune and your other instruments are not, you can set it for the octave, semitone, and cent values. Very cool. And up here you have different settings for your piano. They're basically rooms, EQs, things like that. The presets that were set at the factory, I've kind of fallen in love with raw tweaks. Again, I used to write my MIDI and note for note, and still do for piano. However, with this, I have cut my workflow significantly. They have included music, it's MIDI files that you can certainly audition and use in your music. The beauty is you can cut these things up any way you want to, change the keys and everything, make it your own, drop it in your songs, and certainly add to or take away from the MIDI. For example, here's a ballad. The songs are broken up. They have soul, pop rock, things like that, jazz, and they're broken up. They have an intro, and there's several of them, 4. Verse, you have 4, pre-chorus, chorus, bridge, and so on. Just to give you an idea, I'll play a couple of these variations. There is so much to choose from. It's great. So I was really happy about that, but I got to thinking everyone will have that in their song, and what key is it in? How am I going to use that? Well, here is the best part of this whole program. If you're to ask me, I'm going to make this a little bit bigger. You drag the MIDI down here into the browser, and it tells you the chords that's being played, and you can see the length of it, and I'll even make that bigger here. So see, it starts in G, and we'll go ahead and play it. Got it playing a little quick here. We'll preview an original tempo, normal speed. Okay. So if this, say, the intro, the first chord, G, is too long, then you can certainly cut, you can certainly take the cut tool and cut it and move this stuff out of your way. Take this, copy, and then paste. And then what do you know? You have two of them. So another cool feature is as you get going, say your song's in the key of C and you want to start in C, then you click up the chord and note arranger. You simply click once, that's fine. Now it's in C. The second one was in G, so I can make that in C. Or if you want it back in G, that's fine. The same is true if you want it shorter. You take your cut tool, see from this F, we'll say, it goes, as you can see, it's twice as long as my original G. You can certainly cut it and then change the second one back to a C. So then what you'll have is, well, the A minor here. We'll change that to an F, and then this is C. Now let's see what we have. Not quite my thing, but you understand where I'm going here. As soon as you get everything here, basically what you want in your song, you know, rough, you can add to or take away the MIDI as you like. I went ahead and selected the first and the last using my shift, so it selects all. Right click and you can merge selected blocks and then drag that right into your DAW, your MIDI track. I'll go ahead and remove it and I'll show you my MIDI track. It's actually here, this green one. And I'll make that large for you guys so that you can see how it's laid out, just like anything else. Any other MIDI that I've ever written, had to write, wanted to write, and you can certainly grab notes, move them anywhere, put them where you want. I've been kind of chinking away here on a theme song for a new up-and-coming podcast. I'll just give you a disclaimer right now. I recorded my acoustic guitar tonight real quick with the baby crying in the background, I'm afraid. It's not wonderful. It's not EQ'd. None of these are EQ'd, mixed, or anything. But I want you to hear EZKeys from Toontrack playing in the background. So just to give you guys an idea, remember I set it to raw tweaks. If I open it back up for you and bring this here, if you look in the song, the original interface here, I have it on raw tweaks. It just happens to be my personal favorite. And where I haven't mixed yet, I was sure to I'll put it in standard. As you can see, there's global settings for reverb, tone, the detail, and compression. I have all of that down and everything at noon. I don't want any color or reverb or anything like that coming on here. I set it to raw tweaks, and they have a little, you know, the sustain pedal and the hammer amount. The hammer's hitting the strings set, and that's fine. I'm not going to change that. You know, that's just the way the piano is, like if I were in a studio, and that's fine. So let's listen to, I guess, a song, as it were. It's in its very rough stages. Nothing has been mixed or EQ'd, no low pass filters, high pass, nothing. So bear with me on the audio quality. Let's see how this sounds in a song. Certainly, wonderful, wonderful plugin. It's easy to use. I highly recommend it. If you go over to homerecordingweekly.com, I'll have links to the company as well as a couple affiliate links. If you're thinking about purchasing it, I'm going to beg you to go ahead and use the links on my site. You know, they throw me a bone, I get a small percentage. That's one of the ways that I keep this blog going. Thank you very much. And you know, if you're in a band and you have plugins, or you're a piano player looking to get a plugin, this would certainly work in a live application. And it's cool because you can globally change your reverb and everything right from the interface. You know, imagine taking just a keyboard and a laptop and plugging right into the PA, you know. Wonderful plugin. So head over to www.homerecordingweekly.com and I'll have all the links right there for you, and some more demo videos posted as well, some from Toontrack, some from myself. Thank you for stopping by the Home Recording Weekly blog.